Zelt? Was ist ein Zelt? fragte Findus. Ein Haus aus Stoff, mit dem man schlafen kann. Zum Beispiel, wenn man eine Wanderung durchs Tier macht.
Okay guys, well actually, let's see if it wants to focus. Can you please focus? There we go. I actually wanted to show you guys so far the little mice that I've done before ending this video. So this is the first one that I did, and I actually did this one with my friend Hahnmuehler in Germany. I had just gotten some markers and I wanted to test them out, and she brought hers, which were different. These were actually done with neither Copic nor Arteza Everblend. These are with some other ones that I forget what they're called. And I started the sketchbook in September. And I think I've done a little tour, but let's do another one. So these are some of the colors that I have. These were the first original collection of Copics that I had, and the polychrome pencils. And I just love this cappuccino colored paper. I thought this one was a little cutie. I love this little degradé here. Here I don't like how I added the pencil to the background. I really like this one, and I love how I added little bits of white pencil. It really stood out. This one, I'm not fond of the dark black background. I still don't know how to do backgrounds properly with markers. I thought these were cute. This is the first one I did with the Arteza Everblend. And then this is the most recent one. I think it turned out really nice. And down here you can see I was testing out the colors. I like to do that, see? And I actually like it when artists, upload their scans of illustrations with markers, and you see the little dots of like color tests that they do. And you can see here, see how it went through the page. Oh well. And so I still have a ways to go. I mean, look at all that. I have a whole bunch of pages. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be doing. So if you guys have any ideas, I would love to hear. Hey everyone, welcome to a new marker video. Today I am going to be filling in, or coloring really, one of my mice illustrations. I love drawing these little mice. I don't know why. I just absolutely love field mice. They're the cutest little creatures out there. And I, every now and then, just feel the urge to grab my markers and illustrate a new one in my little capuchino Hahnmuehler sketchbook. And so today I picked these two little mice that are having a little chat on this flower. I'm not quite sure what type of flower it is, but it's a pretty pink one. And I'm using my Arteza Everblends. I can put down in the description which colors I use if you guys are interested. And I decided, I didn't want this to be a boring video of, 45 minutes, because that's how long it took me to color these two guys in. So I decided to speed through every now and then. You can see which color I'm picking, and then I speed back up so you can see how I used that color. This was on a Sunday when, my whole family and I were just at home. It was a rainy day here in Bretagne. And we decided to sit together in the little library that we have in our house. And my husband was reading to our littlest one, and my daughter was coloring and drawing as I was coloring in my mouse. And since they're markers, they're very flexible and easy to take with you and just do it whatever. And here I realized, oops, I did not put a protector underneath the area where I was drawing. Oh well, happens. C'est la vie, as they say here in France. But this one was a lot of fun to do. I really enjoyed the color tones. I really love the warm gray tones. Not gray. Oh my God. The warm brown tones that I use. I was a bit skeptical when I was grabbing the darker tones. I'm always a bit scared when I jump a bit in the hue spectrum of the browns because then I think, oh no, maybe it's a bit too dark. But it turned out nicely, and these markers blend really well when they're still wet. Really, really well. I really loved how the pink went into, I think, right above the eye, or below the eye really. I used a, let me see here that I have all the colors, a lime froth green and a linen gray. Or it's the oatmeal brown. I think it's the oatmeal brown that I used for the little mouse. And so you can see how the pink really blended in nicely and didn't leave that stark line that I really dislike when you use markers that do not blend well. However, they're a good one. So I really liked it. And then I just added a little bit of fur detailing, you could say, with the nib point of the brush. I usually use the nib point, it's not a brush, nib point, to color in these mice because the other one, the chisel point, is a bit too thick, even though it's nice and saturated with the ink. So you can get a lot of pigment onto the page, but I decided not to. Now, I don't really want to bore you guys and talk throughout this whole video, even though this one's on the shorter side. It's a 12-minute video of me coloring in these mice. So I'll be playing music every now and then so that you guys can just sit back and relax and watch this video.
All my doubts have disappeared under street lights. Couldn't give a single fuck about those hard times. It's just delirium. My old friends on shitty drugs in a nightclub, while I'm sitting in the dark singing so loud. It's just delirium. Waiting here for you to come, will you save me? There's no sense in all I've done, but I won't change it.
Now when it came to starting to do the plant, I didn't really want to go into much detail with the leaves and the colors. I wanted to be more like a splotchy, loose way of coloring them in. And unfortunately, since I only have this skin color pack of the Everblend. Oh my God, I need to drink this coffee that I have here preparing. Here, let's see if you can hear. That was a French press. Since I don't have more than the skin tone pack from the Everblend from Arteza, I don't have any greens except for 2. So I had to use my Copic markers. And what I've noticed before when I use these Everblend is that I can't really combine the Everblend with Copic. They don't really blend well together. You can layer on top of them, but if you want to really blend them, it doesn't work. So I used my greens from my Copic collection, which aren't a lot. I think I only have like 4 or 5 different greens, and I use them all here. And I mean, I was just having fun. I didn't really look at my reference picture, which you can kind of see on the left side of the screen. I just painted. I just had fun with them. And, you know, I want the main focus to be on the little mice. And not so much on how perfectly I'm coloring in or drawing or painting the atmosphere or background or plants or whatever, wherever they are. It's mainly about the mice. And I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do with these mice. I don't know if I'm going to then maybe start writing a little story with them, because right now this is just for fun. But since I have a whole lot of pages left in this sketchbook, it would be cool if I could actually create something out of this. I was thinking of maybe then, you know, looking for reference pictures of mice, but then maybe putting them in clothing, maybe developing a story, or I don't know. I'm still kind of searching for the right idea and angle that I want to use for these mice. So I'll leave you guys to enjoy some of this.
It's just delirium. Well, my homies came around with a six-pack, told me about some shit like football and Bob Rocky, yeah. It's just delirium. All my doubts have disappeared under street lights. Never gave a damn about any hard times. It's just delirium. It's just delirium of a lonely man.
from above. Everyday void seems turning into love song. you.
Wurst.
I would wear roses for
Eine große, schöne Wurst.
when
Hey everyone, so I wanted to just quickly sign off before ending this video. I really appreciate all of you that watch my videos and leave comments on my Instagram or send me messages. I really appreciate it. And I hope that with these videos you're able to learn some tips and tricks and be able to create your own animal illustrations or whatever. I've always learned so much by watching other artists, and that's why I create these videos. So I wish you guys a great day and see you next time. Bye!
you speak, angel, sing from above.